Let me begin to talk about the essence of life. Everything that we experience every day has a way that we look at it, a way that we perceive it, our own individuality, the essence of it, that we perceive of it as, and an individual facet of energy and co createdness that's like on a fashion where we see things for how it is, but in a way of our own perception, thus creating the essence behind that perception in a sort of way of perceiving of it. And we would call it the essence of the perception of that was involved with the process of the whole outcome of how we see things. You know what I mean? Or how things are made up to be, and things are co created in a sort of way to have a correlation with the truth of the correspondence of the reality that we experience. So when somebody tosses a ball overhead and we look at the ball that's going over our head, you know what I mean? That means that we're corresponding with the real happening that we just saw that. And it's a real corresponding that we can lock on with our eyes, and it's a real experience that many people have through their instincts. And our instincts and our reactions to things are part of the truth of a correlation in a process of perceiving it. When we perceive things in that way, it is of the truth, you know, of the actual happening of like what happened. You looked around and then thus you did that. That's the actual happening of what happened, is what you're actually doing every day, what you're actually accomplishing every day, what you're actually articulating to make sense every day, to make a point and to perceive it a certain way, you know, every day that is a different day because there's more things that happen. It's like the butterfly effect. It is a cause and effect in reality. And that every day in reality that, you know, like the birds are chirping right now, that's a cause and effect for me in reality. Hear that crow over there? You might not, but sometimes you can actually hear the birds in the podcast video. But the birds every morning are there for me. When I wake up in the morning, I hear birds at 4:14 in the morning. I woke up real early and I walked to get the backpack because my other backpack, the zipper got busted, and then it was all unfurling, and I couldn't get it all zipped back. And then to do it the right way to get it zipped again, it's a $5 backpack, but this one is a heavy duty, good green backpack. I could show you right now. So this is a green backpack, and the straps on it are really good. And I got it from North Central Healthcare. It was a donation backpack, and they said, "Oh, if you need a backpack, here's a backpack." And I said, "Sure." And I needed it the next day because my backpack got, you know, messed up. You know what I mean? I don't know why the lighting is so bright, like angelic light behind me, shining through. I don't know why it's so bright because the sun's coming through right there. And then there's the clouds, but you can't see that with this camera. Like, I'm so used to having that Canon camera that I used to have that was like almost $200 that I paid for it, but it was worth it because I could put the SD card right in the computer at the time. But now I'm only going to have a, this is good for the, the picture. I have really good audio, which is really good. So this is just the picture, which is good on good angles of light. It picks up real good. Like right now, it went back to normal, and it's not so bright, like like that. And consistently, you can pick up the land real good with it, and like my face. So it's a pretty decent camera. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that the essence behind what you perceive of a life, and if you're in an angry state, that's how you're perceiving of it. And that's the real reality of what takes place, though. Of the memory of the actual happenings, and the Y is right side up. I just seen the Y and it's right side up. The girls are doing good today. Neo worships the divine goddess. I hope the girls are doing good. Because I'm doing good. So then maybe then in turn the girls are doing good. Anyway, I was at the gas station again and I accidentally when I was getting the change she gave me back a quarter and I grabbed it and I accidentally touched her hand with my other hand. Clumsiness, but yeah, she was pretty. She's a pretty girl. But she knew it was just a mistake, I think. But if she didn't, I don't know, like I don't know, it's just how it happened at the gas station, but anyway, and this is a new time this morning that this happened. It wasn't the other time when I was at the gas station where the bagger girl touched my hands like that when I was bagging it. But it was pretty good vibes and then that was before I yeah, went to that park later on after that. You know, it sat at that picnic table. And then after that, I walked back. But yeah, so it's pretty much 7 minutes. This is the end of the podcast. So worships Neo worships the divine goddess. I love you girls. I hope you're doing good. I just slurred on my words a little bit, but that's just because I was trying to say Neo worships the divine goddess. But sometimes the souls try to stop me. But I really hope that you're doing good and all right and hope that everything's working out for the better for you. Like that your life's aligning the way that you want it to align. All the goals this year you're accomplishing, the things that you'd like to do. Hope you're going on your adventures out in the wilderness on your camping trips or wherever you go with your family. So, yeah, the spring. It's springtime and it's really warm out here. I just have all my layers on still because it was still cold out from when I this morning. Now this is an 8 minute podcast. I hope you're doing good, girls. All right, take care, girls. I love you.